This is Jonathan Agger, 5th Pro Boxing Fans, joined by The Way Concept. Let's talk about the fight we think we'll get in March, Fury against Usyk. Who wins the fight and why?
Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury wins the fight. Too big, too strong, too fast for that size. 290, moving like he moves. You're not going to stand in front of Usyk. Usyk's not going to bait him into chasing him. Usyk will give him problems early, but Tyson figures everyone out with the Kronk style, him leading with the jab. He finds guys' chin, and once he does, he starts to implement that size on people, right? He's not going to try to Anthony Joshua, stay there and try to go back and forth box. He's going to use that long range. He's going to make Usyk come to him, and when he does, that's when the separation happens, in my opinion. I think Tyson could probably stop him, but give me a decision.
And it sounds like Anthony Joshua, well, Eddie Hearn said he's moving to America. All the rumours suggest it's Derrick James who's going to lead his corner. What do you make of him, A, moving to Derrick James, and B, not sticking with Robert Garcia?
It's tough, man, because it's like he bounces a lot. And Robert was a guy they thought was going to be the problem solver for him, you know? Worked with a lot of heavyweights before. Was going to have him sit down on shots. Let's hope Derrick can do that. Because really, it's not a complicated issue with Anthony Joshua. It just feels like it's here. All the physical tools are there. It's just getting him to activate them properly, right? You don't have to be the most technical boxer in the world. I know he really has an affinity on that, right? Even when Usyk beat him, he was like, "You're the better boxer," and Usyk said, "Oh, you punch hard, you know, whatever." He goes, "I don't want that. I want to be the best boxer." He doesn't need to be. Just go out and use the skills you have. Utilize the things that God gave you. And that's that big time power. And of course, you want to use your jab, throw that out there. But I think Derrick James is a good spot for him to just be able to learn how to become a monster again, become a beast again. That's what we want from Anthony Joshua. Sit down, big shots, power, and put people away.
Final question. Tank Davis, we saw him beat Hector Luis Garcia, sets up that fight with Ryan Garcia. How do you break that fight down? It seems like, from what I see, that Tank starts slowly in the first 4 rounds. Is that Ryan Garcia's best shot? Do you favour one or the other?
Yeah, if Ryan's going to do anything to Tank, it's going to have to be in those first 4. And even then, the way that Tank hits is ungodly. I don't know how a 130-pounder hits like he hits. He almost took my boy's face off just a couple weeks, like last weekend. They had to stop the fight because he couldn't see. His face was deformed. He couldn't see out of his eye. Ryan gets hit with one of those, and the fight's over. You got to catch him early. Ryan's got to be active with his feet, though. He does a lot of this flat-footed, and it's this, and it's this, and it's this. That's not going to work, I'm telling you. You have to be able to move versus Tank. Backward, forward, side to side. And if not, Tank's going to drop him.
Have you seen improved defense with him with Joe Goosen?
He was with Goosen for years, you know, before he even got out and started training with Canelo. He was with Goose for forever. It's hard to see because he hasn't really gotten in there with someone, again, since the Luke Campbell fight that could test him. So we'll see what his defense looks like against a left hand from God. Outside of that, I worry for Ryan. I do, because Tank touches you on the chin and you go to sleep. And Ryan, anytime he's threatened with any kind of jab to the body, anything upstairs, it's here. So you worry about him. I hope Ryan does well. I met the guy. He's a great dude. I want him to be successful, but got to work on our defense.